Is Hamas really turning the table on Israel here? In a dramatic twist that is shaking up the entire peace talk, Hamas has now said that it is all ready to give up its weapons. But here's a catch, and that too big enough to blow up the entire deal. In an interview with Al Jazeera, Hamas negotiator Khalil al-Hayya, he declared that the group would lay down its arms only if Israel ends what he calls the occupation. But here's where things get really complicated. What exactly does occupation mean here? Is he talking about Gaza? Is he talking about the West Bank or all of Israel? Now, that one word has thrown the entire negotiation into chaos. According to reports in the Times of Israel, Hamas says that it would be willing to hand its weapons to a future Palestinian government or even a United Nations-backed administration once a recognized state is formed. Now, this is part of a Trump-brokered ceasefire plan, already hanging by a thread here. In the meantime, Hamas is also said to be in talks with other Palestinian factions just to set up a joint leadership in Gaza and maybe, just maybe, possibly even allow UN peacekeepers to oversee the transition here. But you know what? For Israel and the US, this statement set off every alarm bell. Their top demand in any peace deal is complete disarmament of Hamas. That means no rockets, no tunnels, no militias, and yet Hamas's condition, disarm only after occupation ends. It can be read as calling for an end to Israel itself, and at least in its current form. And that's why analysts are calling this a move which is strategic trap. On paper, Hamas sounds cooperative, right? Talking about peace, talking about governance, and the UN also. But in reality, it is shifting the pressure back onto Israel, forcing Mr. Netanyahu into a political corner. Either accept our vague terms that could really threaten Israel's whole existence, or reject them and appear to be blocking peace. You know what's next here? Now, if this standoff continues, then the so-called peace plan, it could collapse before it even starts. And once again, Gaza may find itself back into the headlines, not for the progress, but for another round of blame, mistrust, and broken promises. So here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. Hamas may have just outplayed Israel at its own game, using the language of peace to create a whole new battlefield.